I am Rebecca and these are my reviews, and today I have a haul for you. This is like a retail therapy haul. Over the past week I haven't been able to film any videos because I had this giant cold sore on my lip, so I consoled myself by doing a little shopping. Also, there was the Sephora VIB sale, so I got a bunch of stuff from Sephora as well as some drugstore stuff and all of that goodness. So let's just get into it. Okay, so the first thing, if you follow me on Instagram, which you totally should, I posted a picture of my smushed PÜR box that I got in the mail. Like literally it was wet for some reason. It wasn't even raining or anything. It was wet and completely smushed, and somehow, miraculously, my eyeshadow palette survived along with everything else that was in there. Okay, so the first thing that I got was this HydraGel Lift Eye Perfecting Primer. So it's one of those, you know, like it kind of looks like a deodorant stick, but it's for your eyes. I have one from Milk that I really like, and so I got this one, and this one is definitely meant to be a primer, so you wear it under your makeup, but it just feels so nice, and it just feels hydrating and cooling, and it's supposed to, you know, depuff and lift and make everything perfect under your eyes. And I don't know that it makes everything perfect, but it does feel really nice, and it makes your makeup just go on really smoothly, and I've really been enjoying this. It's kind of dinky, but I do really like it. And then I also got this PÜR Shake and Bake Powder to Cream Eye Concealer, and it came with a little sponge. This is just like their big ones, which I have like a 3-pack of the PÜR sponges, and I do like them, but this is a mini version, and I really like this sponge because it's not so tiny that you can't use it. Like the Beauty Blender mini is ridiculous. It's too small, I can't use it. It's like my giant man hands are too much for it. So this is a really nice size, and this is dry. It's also dirty, but it is dry, so when you wet it, it does get a little bit bigger. So the way that I have been applying this, it is a powder, and it just has like this little, you know, pore spout hole thing on the top, and I basically just dump it directly onto the sponge and then use the sponge to kind of smush it into my skin, kind of, you know, pat and smush. I don't know how else to say that. So I actually did a review of J Manual products like a long time ago, I don't know, at least a year ago, and I really loved his powder to cream foundation. And basically it was like a tub, and you dump the powder in the lid and then you swirl it around with a brush and it turns into a cream. And it gave the most beautiful finish, and I super loved it, except that it made me break out. So I was really sad and stopped using it. So I was excited to see this from PÜR and curious to see how it would go, and hopefully it won't break me out. So far, under my eyes, it's been great. I really love it. It does a great job of concealing everything. It sits really nicely on my skin, and it has like a powder finish, so you don't need to set it with a powder. And since I have dry skin, that's kind of nice, and it isn't super dry either. I don't know, it's a really interesting texture, and so far I've really been liking it. I've only used it, you know, I've had it for like, I don't know, a week or something. So anyway, I got those two things, and then they were having a deal like, you know, spend $30, get a free My Little Pony eyeshadow palette. So I was really excited to get this, and the colors are so beautiful, and it has a big old mirror in there, which is really nice, and it's a nice like little compact palette, and these colors are just so fun. Look at how beautiful those are. And my daughter, of course, was like, so mommy, can we share this? So it has a nice mix of shimmers as well as mattes in here, and like this color up here, Generosity, is this beautiful like taupey mauve color, which makes a great transition shade, which is really nice. This matte white is fantastic. It's not chalky or anything. I love Rainbow Dash, this beautiful blue right here, and Pinkie Pie, this bright pink. Oh my gosh, I love these colors. It's just so fun. You have a great yellow, this red, this beautiful shimmery mint color. I mean, these are just so pretty. See, they're just so pretty. They're so fun. They're perfect for spring and summer. And you know, one of my favorite things to do is have an essentially neutral eye, and then just add like a little pop of color, either right on my lid or as a liner, or even on the bottom lash, you know, just to add a little pop of color, or do total crazy rainbow eyes if I'm going crazy. Or if you saw my nail tutorial using eyeshadow as a nail polish, you could also do that. And hey, it was a free palette, right? Okay, so that was all the stuff that I got from PÜR. And then I got stuff from the drugstore. So I got this actually several weeks ago. I think I posted about this on Instagram as well. This is from Pacifica, which is a vegan and cruelty-free brand. So I really like their stuff, and it's drugstore prices, which is great. This is the mineral bronzing sunscreen. They also have some non-bronzing sunscreens, and I think that I might actually exchange this for one of those because the pineapple flower scent smells amazing. I super love the way it smells, but the color of it, it's almost like a matte color, and it was just too pale for me. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. So can you see the color? It's kind of a funky color, but do you see what I mean? Like it's more, oh, it smells so good. It's not like a shimmery, bronzy kind of a color. It's more like, I don't know, makeup. So yeah, see, you blend it in and it's like, it's hard to tell, right? I feel like if they had a darker shade, I might be more inclined to try to use it because I like, you know that Sally Hansen leg makeup? I love that stuff. Especially this time of year when my legs aren't as tan as I wish they were and I want to wear a dress or something. I was kind of hoping that this would be more like that and maybe more shimmery. It smells really good though. I think I might give this to my pale sister and see what she thinks because the color is not quite right for me. And as far as I know, they did not have more than one color. But I like the smell of it and I like the idea. I love spray-on sunscreens. They're just so easy. And I love Pacifica as a brand. So, you know, we'll see, we'll see. So I also picked up these two little things from Physicians Formula. Physicians Formula has been coming out with a lot of skincare stuff lately. This one is similar to like the PÜR eye deodorant looking thing, but this one is a cucumber and bamboo eye depuffer. And I actually really like this one. It doesn't have a strong scent and it just feels really cooling and just so nice. I've been putting this on my eyes pretty much every morning, like right when I wake up. I just kind of slap some of this on and it just feels so nice. And it definitely does help depuff my eyes, at least I think so, you know, and it just feels really nice. This one is the Charcoal Detox Cleansing Stick. This I think was supposed to be like the Tarte Friction Stick. That's what it was supposed to be in my mind. It's not as good though. It has a really strong scent. It smells good. It's kind of sweet, maybe a little fruity, but it's really strong. And it just, I don't know, like the texture of it isn't quite there. It does do a pretty good job of cleaning your skin. It doesn't have a lot of texture to it. Like the exfoliating is like the friction stick, which I think of as a gentle exfoliation. This one's got like barely any exfoliation. So maybe if you have sensitive skin, that would be good. It does have the charcoal in it, which is supposed to help draw out impurities. And you know, it does, I feel like it does do an okay job of cleaning my skin. I just wished that it was more like the Tarte Friction Stick. So I don't know, it's not bad, it's just not what I wanted it to be, you know what I mean? All right, I have two things from Pixi. This is the Lash Booster Mascara, and I have the color Blackest Blue, and this is a waterproof mascara. It just doesn't do anything for me, you know? Like every time I've used it, it's like, okay, yeah, I guess if you really want very natural looking lashes, my lashes kind of suck, so I don't want natural looking lashes, but if you did, this might be a good one for you. I'm reaching here, people. It did not do anything for me. This, on the other hand, I super duper love. This is their MatteLast Liquid Lip in Evening Rose, and I really, really like this. The formula is great. It's not very drying. I mean, it's a liquid lipstick, so it is going to dry down, but it doesn't feel super drying on your lips. The color is gorgeous. I really like the applicator. It's got a very soft doe foot applicator, and it has that nice diamond shape, which makes it really great for application and getting around, you know, your edges and whatnot. Anyway, I really like the formula of this. I like the applicator. It's a super pretty color. I've been wearing this a lot lately. I think I've done a couple of videos wearing this. Anyway, it's super pretty, super love that. These I actually got from the ballet store. June's ballet teacher said that she needed to get like actual ballerina bun pins. She has a recital coming up. So we went to the ballerina store and we got her a couple of things, and I saw these and I thought these would be fantastic because they're just normal pins, you know, but they're flocked, so they stay in your hair so much better. And there's 2 sizes in this little box. There's the shorty shorts and then like the regular long ones. And the shorty shorts are really good for June because, you know, even though she has super long hair, it's not super thick, so her bun is kind of little, you know, like her. And so the short ones work great on her. And I put, I don't know, I think like 4, I think I, you know, top, bottom, and the sides, and that bun stayed in all day long. And for June to have a hairstyle that stayed in her hair all day long, that is impressive, people. Let me just tell you, that is impressive. So I'm loving these. I actually have a couple in my hair today, and I just have 1 on either side. Normally I have to have like 3 bobby pins to hold my hair up like this, and it's not sliding down. So I'm really excited about these little flocked Frenchies hairpins. I don't know, it's a little silly, but hey, it's awesome. And these ones are like a light brown, and you can get them in dark brown as well. Okay, and then I picked up a couple of things from TJ Maxx. I found this Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Madison, which is just such a pretty color. Look at this. It's like a beautiful purpley fuchsia fabulous color. I don't know, I just really like it. It's perfect for like spring, summer, a bright pop of color on your lips. I have several Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks, and I really like them. They are definitely more on the dry side, but they just have beautiful colors, and they definitely last all day. And I don't know, I just like them. I got this Amika The Shield Style Extending Spray. I used this in my hair today, and it smells really good, like all Amika products. I don't know if it's helping my style extend any longer, but it smells really nice, and you know, it works as like a heat protectant as well. It's kind of funny because when you spray it on your hair, it gets this like sizzling sound. Not like it's frying your hair, but like there's bubbles popping or something. I don't know. Anyway, Amika has really fantastic products, and somebody told me that Eva NYC is a dupe for Amika, and it turns out they do have the same parent company. So I bet there is a lot of similarity. I don't know for sure, but that's what I've heard. And then I also got this Hot Shop Tools 1-inch curling iron, like a real, you know, clipped curling iron. Honestly, I basically got this for my sister because every time she comes over, she complains about mine because it was ancient. And then I went to use it one day and it just didn't work like at all. So I threw it in the trash and I got this one, which I've used once, and so far I am pleased with it. I like it. And it was like 20 bucks at TJ Maxx, so happy with that. Okay, now on to my Sephora stuff. Okay, so I got a couple of things from Fenty. I've actually been really liking all of the Fenty products that I've tried. So this is the foundation, and I am in the shade 230. I have it on today. I really like this foundation. It has a really nice sort of natural finish. I feel like it's supposed to be more on the matte side, but it looks really natural, at least on me, you know, and it's medium to full coverage, I would say. It has good wear time. So far, I've been really happy with this. I like the packaging and everything. It's really nice. And then I got this little Match Stix Duo, which has 2 of the highlighter ones. These aren't the contours, these are the highlighters. This one is in Sinful, which is more of a bronzy color, and it is really pretty color. I love this. And then this one is Starstruck, which is more of a light pinky shade. So I love the colors on these. I have found them to be difficult to blend though. That is my only gripe. And I feel like using my fingers works the best. I've tried a sponge and a brush and all that good stuff, but my fingers seems to work the best. And I do have both of them on today, but I don't know. I feel like they're kind of hard to blend. Like I wish they were just a little bit softer or something because the colors are beautiful. I got a primer. This is the Grande primer, and I actually got a sample of this from Gen Beauty and I loved it so much. And I've actually been looking for a primer to replace my Dior because my Dior has been my holy grail for the last several years, but they are not cruelty-free. Grande primer is, however. So I'm really excited about this because I really, really like it. I just think it does an amazing job. It gives me beautiful lashes, and you know, it just has like a little rubber short bristle, kind of a wand. It's your basic primer, but the formula on this is fantastic. I haven't tried anything else from this company, but their primer is amazing. Also in that realm, I got the new Milk KUSH mascara. This has cannabis oil in it, which is supposed to help nourish your lashes, and then it has like heart-shaped fibers in it or something, and a fluffy kind of a wand. And I'm wearing it today. This is my first time wearing it, and it definitely does not clump up. Like, that's one of their claims, and I would say that that's true. Like, it did not get clumpy on me. Is it super amazeballs? I don't know. It's great. I like it, definitely. So I'll keep playing with this and I will let you know. The packaging on this, by the way, this is freaking heavy. This weighs like 10 pounds. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but it's really heavy and like big and thick. It's like, what in the what? I don't know what's going on with this packaging, but you know, it's serious. Oh, one of my little samples that I got was this Bite Beauty. It's one of their multi-sticks, but it's the Rose Pearl one. I have the Rose Pearl lip gloss or lip topper, whatever it is, which I really like. And it's just this really cool prismatic green, pink, fantastic color. And I really like their multi-sticks. So I was super excited to try this, and I do really like it. See, this has the kind of texture that you can blend out really easily. Like, it just, you know, you could definitely use this as a blush topper on your eyes, on your lips, whatever. And it's just a really cool color. I don't know, it's just neat. And the formula is fantastic. And I got this little lip gloss from Tarte, little H2O gloss, and this is in the color Fiji. This one I wish had more pigment. Like, it's not completely without pigment, but it's just such a cool color. Like, isn't that a cool color? And it's like, it just kind of looks like a gloss when I put it on. Like, here, I swatched it right there, and I can't, like, This is from Tarte, and this is the Tarte Guard 30 Mineral Powder Sunscreen. I used to use the Tarte Guard sunscreen, just like the regular cream one, and I actually really liked that. I would totally get that again. This is like the latest form of sunscreen. So many brands are coming out with this. In fact, I ordered one from Supergoop, one from Peter Thomas Roth, and the Tarte Guard. The one from Supergoop exploded on the way to me, so I just sent it back, and I don't think I'm gonna get another one. The powder seemed okay, but the packaging was weird. Like, it had this tube that went right in the center of the brush and did not retract, at least not that I could tell. I mean, yes, my packaging was busted, so I could be wrong about that. But I was like, how would you like dust that on when you have this thing sticking out in the middle, right? Because it went like all the way up. And then the Peter Thomas Roth one was fine, and I really liked the mineral powder, but the brush was the worst brush ever. It felt so janky and rough and just, it was terrible. I was like, what the heck? So Tarte won that battle. The packaging is kind of cute. You know, the only thing is like, it's hard to stand it up because it's got this button on the bottom, and that is how you dispense the product. But I like the way that it covers the brush, and then you just, you know, pop this part down, which is, you know, pretty easy. The brush is very soft. Can you see the product like poofing into the air? That's the problem with this design, is that it's very difficult to get an even amount of product all over your face. This is definitely a midday touch-up, not your only source of sunscreen, okay? Put like a regular sunscreen on, put your makeup on, and then midday when you're out in the sun, just be like, ooh, touch up major parts, so that you don't mess up your makeup, but you're still getting some sun protection, because you are supposed to apply sunscreen every 2 hours if you're hanging out in the sun. So that's why I want this, because the sprays all have alcohol in them and burn my face. So I was hoping that this would be better. And so far I'm liking this. You know, I like the way the powder looks on my skin. It's not super drying. It's just, you know, application wise, it's kind of hard to get an even thing going. And this is a translucent powder. I feel like it has a little bit of a tint to it, but it doesn't make me look like white and powdery, which is good. And you know, again, the packaging is fine. It doesn't really stand up, but that's okay. Mostly I'm just laying flat in my purse anyway. This I'm really excited about. This is just a sample, but it's the Urban Decay Vice Special Effects. It's like the lip topper, and it has all these fun colors. So I haven't used these yet, but I'm really excited about that. And then I got these two from Sol de Janeiro. They came out with the Copacabana Bronze Glow Oil and Ipanema Sunset Glow Oil. So they're basically the same thing. One is just a little bit darker than the other one, and they have different scents. So the Copacabana, I think, is their original scent, and then this one is a new scent, but they both smell amazing and beachy and wonderful. This one, the color, it's definitely more sheer. Like, it doesn't really show up on my skin, other than like, it's definitely an oil, and it's got some shimmer in it, but it's not like, you know, super brown, whereas this one definitely has some more brown in it. So anyway, I like both of them and I'm really excited about using them. They smell amazing and I love using body oils. And then the last thing in here, this is actually a gift for my sister. It's her birthday today. So I got her this Becca under eye brightening corrector. She's been using mine and every time she comes over she uses it, and I keep telling her she needs a corrector because she's got, you know, like dark circles under her eyes and some melasma, and you can't cover that with regular concealer. You need a corrector, like a peachy toned corrector. And Becca has my absolute favorite one. It's kind of sparkly and pink, and actually they have two different colors now. This is the light to medium, which is like the original color, and then they have like a darker shade of it. This is what it looks like, and this stuff is amazing. If you have any sort of purpley, bluey tones under your eyes, this stuff is amazing. You put it under your concealer, so, you know, I mean, you don't want this like on top because that's a silly color to have under your eyes, but it will absolutely cover up and correct and brighten your eye area, and without having to like pile on concealer that doesn't do what you want it to do anyway. So anyway, I love this. This is a birthday gift for my sister. And that is it. That is the end of my haul. That was so much stuff, you guys. Oh my goodness, what have I done? If you want to see any more like in-depth tutorial review type things on any of this stuff, just let me know. I would be happy to do so. I definitely want to get more into those types of videos and less unboxings of subscription boxes because I'm tired of that. I want to do other stuff. So I hope you guys are on board with that. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!